and then you're going to be ready for leadership. Now, let me just put it right here, leadership, okay? Leadership is not the ninth month right here. Now, this is a little bit more advanced leadership. This is where we're starting to lead a team of people right here. There is leadership right here. We do go into some leadership stuff. So a lot of this has leadership in it. This is going into more depth where you're actually raising up leaders, going into more depth issues when and it's just inevitable this is going to happen, when your biggest leader says, you know what, I don't like you, and I'm telling everybody on the team I don't like you, and I'm going to gossip behind your back, and I'm going to create dissension, and I'm going to tell everybody on Facebook that you're a goofball and that you're a weirdo and I don't like you. Stuff like that. What do? How do you handle issues at a higher level as a leader and love on people and raise up leaders and build a massive culture where leadership is like a breeding ground and duplication is happening because of a level of leadership development that you're going to, but more importantly, your people are going to as well. And this is one of the most important things that stuck into my brain that I learned from a multi-billionaire in my first company. A movement, meaning your team growing, will only expand and sustain as fast as your leadership is developed. Now, according to John Maxwell, this takes years to be the black belt, to reach that level 5, to reach that highest level. And I'm still on that journey myself. This takes time to get to this level of leadership, where you're able to lead an army. It's an ongoing process, but we're going to go into some more depth on really developing yourself, how to handle different situations, and how to raise up leaders. Because when you raise up leaders, it's like, I don't know if you've ever watched the movie 300, where you literally lock arms together and you build that culture, you build that bond. You're all on a mission here to create wealth while having a life. You're learning how to do leverage marketing. You're learning how to have great people skills. You're bonding. You've got great culture. And even if someone wants to break off from you, which will happen, if it doesn't happen to you, you don't have a big enough team. There's just too many egos involved. Someone's not going to like you. It's just the way that it works. And that used to really cripple me for years. It doesn't have to. And it doesn't do that to me as much anymore. Okay? All right. Now, this next one, module number 10, product number 10, month number 10, in month number 10, is also something very near and dear to my heart. And this is something that really helped me not just learn how to outsource and how to get phone calls coming in, but also I've learned that you're going to run out of energy faster than you're going to run out of time in the day for most people. And so what I wanted to do is, when I build a home-based business, I wanted to do it at the highest level possible. I always thought I would be an Olympic wrestler, or I thought I would maybe play a professional sport of some kind. Or maybe be a mixed martial artist. And all those doors, God kept closing those doors and either giving me a messed up shoulder or something that would take me away from being in athletics at an early age. And then when I got involved in network marketing, I'm like, okay, cool. This is something that I can have fun in and compete in and treat it like a sport. But it took me many years later to really take that incredibly serious, to where this is my career. And I need to treat my energy management as important as my time management, because everything in your life connects. And what I found in building a home business with many people on my team is they just don't have the energy. Maybe you work, maybe you commute, maybe you're running around with all those kids if you have kids, or maybe just you're on caffeine to keep your energy going. There's another way to live. And some of you may say, well, what does this have to do with building a home-based business? Everything. It is the power of maximizing your energy, so when you're on the phone with someone, you can breathe life. They feel your energy right through that phone, and you're someone that they want to work with instead of someone who's tired. You got mental fog. You just don't feel good. Maybe you're getting sick all the time, which will definitely derail you. So health, and most importantly, energy management, as well as energy, and we're definitely going to go into, because your energy, a part of that is time, how to maximize your time and energy. Now, this is, again, going into being a very strategic when it comes to these two topics. Again, something that very few people teach about, specifically in business, but something that we've gotten really good at in building your home-based business. All right. Now, this is something I've taught a few people, and this is what's going to revolutionize, I believe, our community, your business, and again, maybe the industry. It's called L3. L3 building and L3 prospecting. This is where you have 90%. You know, down here, remember, you have 90% of your manual phone calls going outbound. This is where you have 90% of your energy coming inbound, meaning that you have your automation in place, you have your leverage in place. You are a lean, mean, prospecting and rolling, leadership developing machine. And because your life is transforming here and taking action in your home business, you're pulling people that are starting here at the starting line. Instead of sitting here dwelling on their past, they're breaking free of a lot of this. They're learning strategic skills. They're learning now at this level because they have the posture, because they can speak maybe on a video or write a blog and write a Facebook post that's not just about posting another, what are those things called, honey? The quote. The quote of the day. The quote of the day doesn't make you a leader. It doesn't make you posture. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do, but when you're doing it every day as part of your only strategy and leveraging of really attracting people to your home business, it's not the only piece of a puzzle. And level 3 is definitely advanced. It's definitely something that 99.99% of the people are not ready for down here in month number 1. At best, you're going to be ready for it at month 11. Okay? Now, again, if you're already that 1%er, you're extremely advanced. You've been through a lot of my courses. You've been through. You might want to bypass and go right to level 3. You'll have the ability to move up the mountain. You'll be able to move up the mountain to become a professional depending on how fast you need to move up that mountain, okay? But this was put together very strategically to walk you through going up that mountain of being a home business professional, okay? So level 3, again, is when I'm going to really show you how to prune back all the fat, how to do very little. In fact, my whole goal is to get you, I call it the 7-hour networker, where you literally can be working 7 hours, maybe go from being 7 hours a day as an example to 7 hours a week. Yes, 7 hours a week or less. Who says how many hours it takes you to be successful in a home business? I can recruit one person per hour when I have everything dialed in at level 3, 1 an hour. So if I'm working 7 hours a week prospecting, and again, phone calls are coming inbound. I'm not manually making outbound dials. I'm not manually going around getting names and numbers. I'm not manually calling professionals. I'm not manually calling tire kicker leads. No way. At level 3, people know you already. They like you already. They trust you already. They most likely even know your company already. They know all of this, and they know all of this and more before you even get on the phone with them. Maybe you learn how to get pre-screeners. So even when the phone call comes in, you have a strategic partner that maybe even has better people skills than you, maybe even has better communication skills than you, maybe has more patience than you. And why not leverage the energy of some bubbly man or woman, young or old, that can pre-screen all of your phone calls coming inbound? When I had this completely dialed in, when I was just crushing enrolling 1 to 3 a day, I had a small team of pre-screeners that would pre-screen and pre-qualified already. I mean, even after they've already been pre-screened with all the emails, all the personal cards we sent them, all the automated cards we sent them, all the videos that we did for them, and so much more that I'm going to teach you at level 3, and also how to get into some more advanced marketing things that a lot of people are doing in the internet marketing, network marketing world, using leverage, using technology. And this is one thing that I'm, again, extremely passionate, because if you want to create wealth while having a life in a home-based business, you've got to learn how to crawl, level 1, ultimately getting to level 2 and building your home business. But where the rubber really meets the road is you have to have an end-in-mind game plan to reach that level 3. Otherwise, you're going to miss your kids' birthday parties if you have kids. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck on your butt. And I heard statistics, even a home-based business, you are literally dying. I don't know how many, I forgot the numbers. Do you remember the numbers, Clayton? But you actually are dying. You're cutting your lifespan by sitting on your tush. And if you are a self-employed slave, or you're past, because they're going to get you out of that, like I talked about earlier, if you're a self-employed slave to your own home-based business, you're literally not living the lifestyle. So as you can see, there is going to be a ridiculous amount of value in the Priority Team Pro membership. I am treating this membership as if you are personally enrolled by me, and I want to take you from where you're at to where you can go in your home-based business in the next few months, definitely in the next year and beyond that. This is my passion, to help you make money in your home business, be a top enroller, be an amazing duplicator, build a solid business of momentum that sustains. It's a highly retainable business. If you do that, if Priority Team can be a part of helping you do that, Priority Team Pro is going to be ultra successful, and I get to do what I love, which is help you be ultra successful, make more money, be a top producer, be an incredible leader, get all the recognition, but all of that, and most importantly, do it while having a life. Do it while having freedom, working less, making more. So by now, you've already seen a couple of the videos, or at least one of the videos, and there's many more. If you haven't seen them all, make sure you watch them all. But make sure you click on the link right now and get your Pro membership. It's officially launching this new platform May 1st. Plus, I have many other bonuses. I have many other bonuses that you'll get immediately when you enroll in the Pro membership. That makes the monthly membership literally ridiculous for the amount of money that we're charging for this. It's literally a test pilot. We don't know if we're going to do this forever. We don't know if we're going to do it for the first 1,000 people and then we cut it off and then we sell individual products individually. But right now, we're doing something we've never done before, giving you thousands of dollars worth of products on a monthly basis for $47, not to mention rewards. When you refer it out, there's much more. I can go on, but check in the next video. I'll talk to you about rewards. And I also, part of the Pro membership is showing you how to tap into a massive advertising and media campaign where you get pre-screened, pre-qualified leads as well. So check in for the next videos, but in the meantime, make sure you get your Pro membership right now. We will personally send you something in the mail, a little surprise, as well as we want to call you and get to know you as well. Either myself or one of my partners or my wife, we're going to call you because this isn't just about getting you involved in our membership. We want to get to know you, and again, this is a partnership. So when you get the Pro membership, expect a call from us because again, we want to get to know you a little bit more and find out how we can help serve you the best. So I look forward to seeing you as our new Priority Team Pro members. Again, this is Challan, and I will see you in the first training call.